Hi everybody, it's Miss Megan, your teen librarian with the New Haven Free Public Library. I'm here to bring you another great book talk. May, as you may already know, is National Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And I am continuing to celebrate this diverse group of cultures with another book. But before I do, I also want to mention that May is my favorite celebration month because it's also Bike Month. For those of you who know me well, know that I love to bike. And for those of you who don't, you're just finding out. So it's a great way to get exercise, it's a great way to save the environment, and it's a really good way to feel good. Not to mention, the bicycle is the most efficient form of transportation there is, at least these days. So I hope you all can get that bike out right now and get it road ready. Now, if you need some help getting it cleaned up and tuned up, our friends at the Bradley Street Bike Co-op here in New Haven created a great how-to video on doing just that. So I'm going to drop that link into the description area of the video. You should definitely watch that and check it out and address some of those minor concerns on your bicycle. Now, to honor both celebration months, I chose The Downstairs Girl by Chinese-American author Stacey Lee. I love this book. It centers Jo Kwon, a lady's maid in Atlanta, Georgia, right before the turn of the century. It's set 25 years after the Civil War, and as you can probably tell, racism, segregation, sexism play huge roles in this book. So Jo Kwon, the main character, faces a great deal of discrimination based on the color of her skin. In fact, at this time in American history, people of Chinese descent were not allowed to be made citizens. This was known as the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882, and it wasn't repealed until 1952. And it wasn't even fully repealed until 1965. That's not that long ago. So Jo Kwon is this incredibly talented and ambitious young woman who wants to go places, wants to do great things, but she's really constricted. She actually grows up as an orphan and is adopted by an older Chinese man who takes care of her. They live in hiding, and she addresses some really big issues related to sexism and fighting for the rights of women, and racism and segregation on so many levels. And during the course of this short book, she also addresses the need for family and choosing one's own family. This book also has one of the earliest representations of the modern bicycle. So it makes a great appearance. Jo Kwon's best friend, Noemi, who is a black kitchen servant at the same house where she works as a lady's maid, picks up her bicycle, and learns to ride to help her avoid the segregated public transportation system in Atlanta, Georgia at this time, because the Jim Crow laws were just getting started. So she learns to ride to prove that women are just as capable of as men of doing physical activities, as well as voting. She also shows to those white suffragists in Atlanta, Georgia, that black women are just as capable of voting and competing. So it's a fantastic and empowering book that really taught me a lot. So if you're into historical fiction, this is not to be missed. And even if you aren't, it's a wonderful read. So definitely check it out. It's available through our Hoopla database as an audiobook. So I really hope you get out there and check it out and get on your bike and get riding and feeling good. The weather is beautiful. And I hope you all are staying well out there. And of course, if you need anything, reach out to us at the New Haven Free Public Library. We're happy to help. Until next time.